Syirah, I wanted to tell you before your appointment with Dr. Lolita. You know what Khalid asked me this morning?
What?
He asked me when Syirah is bringing him to the playground again.
He wants to spend time with her.
Yes.
But why? Most of the time, he's causing trouble and Zara's upset with him.
His acting out is a separate issue. He does have fun with her. He told me so himself.
I think he's the only one having fun. I'm sure he's been stressing Zara out.
I think Zara's stressed out about finding a job. I can see that she enjoys spending time with him. Oh, only when he's not causing trouble.
Does she?
I think he's good for her too. You know, helps her take her mind off the stress.
I would have thought he's causing her more stress.
Well, that's what family does. Cause stress, but also relieve stress.
Paddy's Deepavali gathering is this weekend, right?
Yes, and I better see the both of you there.
It's going to be a Kerala overload. Are you asking Cameron along?
I haven't thought about it.
Paddy is so gonna grill her.
Good point. Better not then. Speaking of Cameron, I won't be home tomorrow night.
How come?
Did you ask?
We have to date. And I'll be back home on Friday morning.
Are you going to stay at Auntie Cameron's house to play?
That's one way of putting it.
Yes, Nikki is kind of a stay-over play date.
I've lost my appetite.
But why can't she come here and play?
Because all the toys are in Cameron's place.
And so have I.
But you can play with my toys.
I know Khalid was acting like an angel during the session, Dr. Loh. But it's a completely different story at home. In fact, I keep worrying that he's going to suddenly flip and trash your clinic like he did with Zara's room.
Don't worry, the nurses have a lot of experience with situations like this.
It's been happening so much that I wonder whether the house itself is a trigger for him. Do you think his behavior will improve if, say, we remove the house from the equation?
It's possible that the house is in some way associated with his trauma, but moving out of that house may not address the problem.
I was afraid you might say that.
I think it's definitely a good thing for Khalid that the whole family is rallying around him.
Even if he takes it out on them?
It's important for Khalid to feel loved and secure. This will go a long way in resolving his issues in the long run. But it will take time.
I was afraid you might say that too.
The main thing for now is to try to, as much as possible, keep to a stable routine for Khalid. The less unpredictability, the better.
Thank you so much for agreeing to stay home tomorrow to watch Nikki.
Thank you for giving me an excuse not to stay at work late. Then again, I'll probably bring work home. Hey, I gotta go.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Yes, I know I owe you that email reply. Sorry, I was just getting to it.
No, I just came in to thank you in advance for watching Nikki tomorrow night so Kenneth can come over.
Oh, I see.
Much appreciated.
You're welcome. I'll get you that email.
Sounds good, yeah.
Have you applied for any jobs recently?
No, nothing suitable has come up. But that's not a bad thing, right? I can spend more time with Khalid and Ibu.
I hope you're not using Khalid as an excuse to avoid getting your life back on track.
What?
Dr. Loh says stability is very important to Khalid now.
Yeah, I know. Kak Ros told me the same thing.
Khalid's getting quite used to you being around. If you're spending time with him because you want to, then great. But if you're doing it to avoid finding a job, then that's not fair to Khalid. We need to manage Khalid's expectations. Got it?
Yes, yes, of course. I'm definitely looking for a job, okay? I just haven't found one that I like.
Rose, I need to run something by you. It's urgent.
It's about Khalid. Did something happen to him?
Yes. Well, kind of. I'm thinking of selling the house and moving out.
What?
It'll be better for Khalid to be away from that house. And I would like you to come and stay with the two of us.
Syirah, where is this coming from?
This is what's best for Khalid right now, okay? Being away from the house, away from all the bad memories.
And away from his nenek, Zarif and Zara, and even Dewi. Like I told you last week, I can't just separate Khalid from his family. And how's that what's best?
See you at home later.
Grandpa, you're spoiling it.
Here, you take over. Even with these blooming glasses, I can't see anything.
James, maybe we should go soon.
I'll stay a while longer. Maxine's enjoying her grandma and grandpa, isn't she?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can fix whatever it is that grandpa messed up.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, nothing. It's such a blessing that we can all be together like this as a family, isn't it?
You mean you knew that she was thinking of selling the house?
She just mentioned it to me. It's something that she's considering.
No, it's pretty much a done deal.
What do you mean?
Yeah, she found a buyer and everything. Plus, apparently, she's getting quite a lot for the house.
So that's why she's selling the house? For the money? I gave her the benefit of the doubt because she said she's doing this for Khalid's sake. I should have known better.
Anyway, it can't be a bad thing, right? I mean, if Syirah's getting a good price for the house, maybe we can get an even bigger place. I mean, yes, it'll be a pain to move and all, but it might be better for the long run. And if Ibu can get a room on the first floor, she won't have to worry about climbing the stairs every day. Yeah. We all get to have a fresh start in a new house, banish all the bad memories.
Wait, how did Zara find out about the buyer? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Yes, it's true I found a buyer, and I've been made an offer on the house.
You can't just decide these things by yourself.
Firstly, I don't see anyone else's name on the mortgage. Secondly, in the current market, I'm getting a really good price. I'll be a fool not to take it.
Syirah, it's not all about that money.
Of course it's not. But you have to admit it's a big consideration. With the proceeds from the sale, I'll have more than enough to get a nice place for the three of us to live in. You, me, and Khalid.
Like I told you just now, I will not take Khalid away from his family.
We're his family, Rose. You and I. You took care of him.
We can't just cut Khalid off from the Hassans like that.
I don't see why not.
Come on, Maxine, let's go.
Uncle Hock!
Oh, so it is. Do you want to go over and say hello?
We need to get home for your nap.
Yeah.
Let's go then. Don't worry, Emily. This won't take long.
You all just had your kopi upstairs,
Yep. She said to played it with her grandparents, didn't she?
Yeah.
Mr. Shelley, I know this is your favorite. Come, on the house.
I already had two, but I never say no to more.
Thank you.
Uncle Hock, look what I've colored today.
Wow, so artistic. Next time, they'll hang this inside a museum and sell for a lot of money. Right, Miss Shelley?
Come, Maxine, it's time for your nap.
Already?
He wants me to what?
Charles wants you to be in Hong Kong first thing tomorrow.
Who does he think he is?
Chairman of the board, your fiancé.
Why is everything so last minute with him?
Hey, don't shoot the messenger.
Well, tell him I can't. I've got something on.
What, do you have a meeting or something? All I know is he said there's some urgent business to attend to.
Oh, is that what they're calling it these days? You should go. Sounds like fun.
But
whatever plans you have for tomorrow, I'm sure can be postponed.
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely.
I'm sorry Charles is so infuriating.
What gives her the right to just decide things like that?
It's her house after all.
Clearly she doesn't care how destructive it's going to be for the rest of us.
I guess she thought, it's a good time to cash in.
Where will we move to? Did she mention anything to you?
No, she didn't say anything.
We need to think about Ibu's needs. And Khalid's cool. This place is so convenient and near the hospital. I can get there within minutes. Seriously, this is the last thing our family needs right now. How can she uproot our lives like that just for the sake of money? She's not going to get away with this.
And what are you going to do about it?
Come.
Zarif, you're going to calm down. I asked Syirah to drop by so that we can discuss this calmly. She should be here any moment now.
So, I suppose Rose told you everything.
Syirah, it's a big decision that affects all of us. Moving house is a stressful thing, especially with all the changes that Khalid is going through now.
You should have at least consulted us before putting the house on the market. And we should all have a say in the decision about where we're moving to.
Oh, so you didn't tell them everything?
Tell us what?
Yes, I'm planning to sell the house. But my plan is to buy a new place for myself, Khalid, and Rose. So Zarif is right. In a way, you do have a say in where the three of you are moving to. It's just got nothing to do with me.
You're kicking us out and taking Khalid away just like that?
How selfish can you get?
Let's just say it's high time we go our separate ways. Rose seems to disagree with me on this point, but I think she'll come around in time.
Gee, I was never supportive of Syirah's plan. I, for one, don't want to take Khalid from his nenek.
I'm just doing what's best for my son.
Don't you use Khalid as an excuse. You're just in it for the money.
If you insist on thinking that way, I suppose there's nothing I can do to change your mind. But here's the bottom line. It's my name on the mortgage. If I decide I want to sell, I would jolly well do it.
Can't Ananya just shift the trip by a day or something?
It's Charles. He can't exactly be reasoned with. Let's just meet up tonight instead. How does that sound?
Tonight, I don't know.
Is that too soon? Okay, let's just stick to the original plan and meet up tomorrow instead.
No worries. Tomorrow night, right? Uncle Ajay will step in. You two lovebirds, go and enjoy.
Wait, am I on speaker?
Just go for your date, Dad. We'll be fine.
I heard the two of you are going for desserts. Enjoy and stay safe.
I don't care, Joseph. Find a way to get it done now.
I may be wrong, but you seem upset.
I'm fine.
You know we can adjourn the meeting.
I said I'm fine.
I'm guessing this has something to do about the house?
I'm just trying to do what's best for my son. Tell me, what's wrong with that?
For me, it's not so much about Khalid. It's more about the Hassans. I know you've had your differences in the past, but I thought you guys had put it all behind you. Haven't you been getting along?
That family is nothing but trouble. It's impossible to get along with them. They're always bickering about this and that or other.
Surely that's not true. Look at how your relationship with Rose has changed over the years. 6 years ago, would you have even entertained the idea of living with her and Khalid? Sure, you're divorced. You're technically no longer family. But from where I'm sitting, you guys act more like a family than the Shelleys ever have. Rose.
Sorry, am I interrupting something?
No. Please, come in. We're just finishing up. Have a good chat.
Syirah, fighting over the house issue is going to add more stress for Khalid. Can you see how that's the opposite of what you wanted to achieve by moving out with Khalid in the first place?
I don't get why you keep standing up for them. Last I checked, Rose, we are both divorced from Zarin. That means we owe their family nothing. We can do whatever we want.
What about the bond with Cik Adina? She is his grandmother.
You make it sound like I'm cutting him off from them. I'm not. We're just not going to live with them anymore.
So you're okay with kicking them out, leaving them without a home?
Obviously, they won't remain homeless. I'm sure they'll figure something out.
Look me in the eye and tell me that after after what we've been through together, you feel nothing for them at all? That you don't care about them in the slightest bit?
Zarif, I'm at the hospital. Some nurse just told me you're in surgery. Call me back when you get this, I guess.
Syirah,
what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Grandma, look!
Yes, Maxine, the man looks like he's exercising.
Daddy does exercise like that at home every day.
Yes, your daddy does love to exercise, doesn't he?
Mommy says that's why Daddy is so big and strong.
I think she may be right about that.
When I grow up, I want to be big and strong just like Daddy. I also want to be tall like Daddy.
You definitely have a long way to go.
But my teacher told me, since Daddy is tall, I will also be tall too. Right, Grandma?
No wonder just now when I saw you, I thought, how come this Eunice try to pay bang with me?
We have to be careful of her. She can potentially make our life difficult.
Make then make lah.
She's in a different league from Jessica. Eunice is more connected, more powerful.
Just because she's rich, I should be scared of her, is it?
No, of course not.
I don't care. Eunice Shelley can do whatever she wants, but if she wants to be funny with us, she better watch out. I also know how to be funny.
Hock, can you calm down, please? As long as we do what she says, I think she'll leave us alone.
You believe her?
I know she loves Maxine. She doesn't want her getting hurt, so yes, I believe her.
Eunice Shelley only cares about Eunice Shelley. You think she'll care about Maxine, who's not even her flesh and blood? Don't forget, they threw Ella out.
Hock, I know her better than you do. If we don't do anything, she won't do anything. We just have to be more careful. Make sure no one else finds out about us, and everything will be okay.
I can just imagine her, with her arrogant face, planning how she wants to try and sabo us.
Does Daddy look more like you or Grandpa?
When Daddy was young, he looked very much like Grandma. But as he got older, he looked more like Grandpa.
Everyone said I look more like Mommy.
They're probably right.
But I want to look like both Mommy and Daddy.
It's a bit difficult, isn't it? Since Daddy is a boy and you are a girl.
Maybe next time when I grow up, I'll look more like Daddy. Just like how Daddy grew up. You look more like Grandpa.
Maybe.
Of all the hospitals in Singapore, you had to choose the one that's owned by my company.
Excuse me for not keeping up to date with where you work. I didn't think it was necessary, since you've pretty much cut off ties with all of us.
Well, I think you should quit.
After all these years, you're still the same. Always thinking that the world revolves around you and you alone.
Here's a suggestion. Let's just stay out of each other's way.
I heard that your husband ended up in jail. Or should I say ex-husband? I'm glad Bapak didn't waste his time attending the wedding, even though you practically begged him to.
Does he know you work here?
Of course. But I doubt he knows that you're working for Kwan Shelley Holdings now. Or whatever it is. Even if he knew, he wouldn't even care. He disowned you a long time ago. Remember? I should really get back to work. It was nice running into you. Dear sister, let's not do this again.
I'm glad things seem to be going well for them, especially after the whole Lady Lemon fiasco.
They do seem quite compatible, I guess.
I'm glad. I feel like I haven't seen Dad so happy in such a long time.
Isn't it more of a casual thing?
Yeah, but that's how these things start, right? Feelings develop or whatever.
The both of them went into the relationship knowing that there's an expiry date. So, sooner or later, it'll end.
Please. These kind of things happen in the movies all the time. They'll both realize how good they are for each other, fall in love, and change their minds.
And you would know, is it? Because you're such a love guru.
Shut up. I know more than you, nerd.
The two of them were quite clear about what the relationship was going to be before they started. So I would say, better not get your hopes up.
Whatever.
You sure you can handle them?
See? I downloaded this movie for Nikki.
No screen time.
Oh, okay. Maybe Nikki and I will help Nina to prepare dinner.
No. Don't let Nina anywhere near the kitchen.
Oh, okay, fine. Relax, I got this, okay? Maybe I'll take Nina and Nikki out for dinner. Nathan said he doesn't want to be disturbed the whole night. He'll be in his room studying.
No. You can't leave Nathan in his room the whole night. You know what? Let me write everything down for you, okay? Just stick to this and nothing will go wrong. Understand?
Okay.